my channel. If you are new here, my name is Wendy, and today I'm gonna go over my November TBR. So I'm going to pick from the jar today, but first I'm gonna go over all the book clubs and the readathons that I am involved with in the month of November. And I'm trying to make it a little bit easier this month on myself. So a lot of these are going to be graphic novels as well as cozies to kind of shorten it up and make it a little more feasible for me, because let's be honest, there are so many books I want to read and not enough time. So I need to shorten the readathon picks. So the very first book that I will be reading, and this is going to be for Revive's book club. Keisha is in charge of the Revive book club, and she is celebrating 1 year of Revive, so we are picking a book to read for that celebration discussion. And the book that I chose was Returned to Me by Lynn Austen. It is a Christian fiction book, which I have not read a ton of, but I have read several Lynn Austens and I absolutely love her. I have not read a biblical fiction by her yet though. And I think this takes place in 2 Kings or around there. And I'm really interested in it because I feel like the Old Testament is one of those that's just really hard to remember and always understand. And so I thought it would just be a great pick to refresh my memory. Obviously, some parts of it are going to be fiction, but I'm hoping it's just going to deepen my love for the Old Testament. So then next on the list I have is Quicksilver, and this is going to be the book club pick for Spark of Sam's book club. It is a bi-monthly fantasy book club, and the pick for that this month was Quicksilver. I will link below the Discord and the page for it, and hopefully you can hop in. It is also on Kindle Unlimited. The next book that I'm going to be reading is The Grandest Game, and this is the unofficial buddy reads on Gwen's Patreon. I will also link below. And we have been working our way through all of the Inheritance Games books, and I am so incredibly excited for this one. I'm not going to read the back because this is a spin-off of the first 3 in the first series, and so I don't want to spoil anything at all, but just know that you should really pick up the Inheritance Games. I just love these characters, I love the puzzles, and I'm just really enjoying her writing so much. She also wrote The Naturals, and it is one of my favorite series that I've read to date, and so I'm so excited to dive back in with the Hawthorne brothers and Avery. Next I have is the first readathon, and this is with Hannah's readathon, the Comfy Cozy, and I will link this below. And she has a Thanksgiving themed readathon coming up, which I believe starts this Friday, but you guys aren't going to see this video until next week, so it would have already passed. So I have chosen Drizzled with Death because this is the book club pick for Hannah's book club, and it is one of the prompts. So I will be participating in that, as well as I chose Chocolate Chip Murder. And I chose this for my turkey leg prompt, which is a book with a juicy plot. The next book that I chose is Creme Brulee to Stay. This is the 3rd book in the Cherry Pie or Die series, and I'm really enjoying working my way through that series. They are all on Kindle Unlimited. I chose this for 2 prompts because, again, trying to shorten my TBR a little bit. So I chose it for the mac and cheese and the mashed potato prompts, which I believe is you can gobble up in one setting and a comfort read. Then next I chose Batter Royal, and this is for the prompt of picking a food book that has 2 points of view. It's a graphic novel, so it should be really easy to work my way through it. And my friend Keisha has really hyped it up, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy this one. I absolutely know nothing about it, but I chose this for the multiple POVs. I'm also going to link below the videos for these readathons so that you can go watch them and join if you would like to. The next readathon coming up is Madi's readathon, and she is doing a hunter versus turkey readathon during Thanksgiving and the following weekend. And so because I have family coming in, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to this. So again, I'm picking mostly graphic novels. So I decided to join the Hunter team, which is hosted by Jules, Hannah, and Sam. And I will link everyone below, as well as Madi's team, who is the turkey team. I will link below Madi's team, and you can check out that if you would like to be a part of the turkey team. So I chose Garlic and the Witch for Spotted in the Wild. I love the first graphic novel of this one. Again, I'm not a graphic novel person, but I can appreciate how short they are and how easy reads they are and funny for a readathon prompt. So I did really enjoy Garlic and the Vampire, so I'm going to be continuing with Garlic and the Witch for that prompt. And then I'm gonna pick Amulet for the prompt of Ready, Aim, Fire. I chose Amulet for that one. And then I also chose Christmas Crank, and this is the one for the animal prompt. So I actually got the arc from Courtney Walsh, Christmas Crank, and I am so incredibly excited about it. And so I know it's not Christmas, but it's going to be, and I'm going to definitely get this book read before then so that I can talk it up. I'm very excited for that. That takes care of all of my readathons and book clubs. So let's get into picking from the prompt jar, which again, we all know this is not required. Okay, it's not. But if I have extra time, I will be trying to read these. Okay, I'm gonna dump some on the ground. This jar is incredibly full. Okay, I'm just gonna choose like 3. A book with flowers on the cover. I'm picking this. Bloodguard just came in. It has a rose on it. I pre-ordered this when I saw the cover of this. It sounds so good to me, and I really want to get to it. It is involving gladiator. It's like a gladiator fantasy, which is something I've never read before, but I will take this off and show you the cover for it. I don't know anything about if it's good or not. I don't know anything about the author. I just simply picked it because it was pretty. And there is pictures in the front. And so I am very excited. Enter the arena, seize 2 weapons, and now try to survive. So it says on the front, 100 years, tens of thousands of gladiators, and today only one will rise. Everything in the kingdom of Arrow is a lie. Leith of Grey thought coming to this new land and volunteering to fight in the gladiator arena, vicious, bloodthirsty tournaments where only the strongest survive would earn him enough gold to save his dying sister. He thought there was nothing left to lose. He was wrong, and they took everything, his hope, his freedom, his very humanity. All Leith has left is his battle-scarred body, fueled by rage and hardened from years of fighting for the right to live another day. Then Leith meets Maeve, an elven royal who is everything he despises, everything he should hate, until the alluring princess offers him the one thing he needs most, a chance to win the coveted title of Bloodguard and his freedom. But in a kingdom built on secrets and lies, hope doesn't come cheap, nor will the ultimate revenge. So excited. Okay, number 2, let's see. A book with a career you wanted as a child. Man, I mean, this is a hard one. Okay, I'd really like to work in an LC Silver, so let me see here. I'm going to pick Off to the Races, and this is because I've always wanted to one day grow up and have horses and to be involved with horses. I loved the Heartland series as a kid, so I will just go ahead and pick this. At one point, I considered working in a veterinarian office, and so I think this is the only one that I really have that could signify working with horses, veterinarian type of stuff. And this is about Vaughn Harding. He heads from the city to a small town, Ruby Creek, intent on revitalizing his family's ranch and the scandal attached to his name in the wake of his grandfather's unexpected passing. He needs a win, and when he hires Billy Black to train his best, most stubborn racehorse, he hopes she can deliver. Billy is talented, whip-smart, sassy, and she and Vaughn crash from the moment they meet, but he can't stop thinking about her. And in a small town on an even smaller farm, it's hard to keep their distance, even harder to keep their friction from turning into fire. With every smart-mouthed comment, every game they play, Vaughn ends up wanting more. Billy Black is the whole package and possibly the only one who can save Vaughn's business and him. Vaughn wants it all, but at what cost? Because for the first time, he doesn't just want to win races, he wants to win the girl. So 1, it has horses, always wanted them. 2, it involves a farm, and I want a farm. That would probably be the #1 thing that I've always wanted as far as like a career goes. We've just wanted to own our own farm and kind of just be self-sufficient from that. So I think this is the best of both worlds. Okay, one last prompt. A romance novel. Perfect. Perfect. Because I have the perfect one for this. I'm going to pick the first one in the Windy City series. I will put it up here because I've really been wanting to start that, and I was planning on just throwing it in this month anyways. So that is the book that I'm going to pick for this prompt, and I'm very, very excited to try it out. So here is my physical books for this month. Lots of them are on Kindle, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what book you're looking forward to the most in November. And until next time, guys, remember to read what inspires you. Bye, friends.